simple and delicious carrot cake. Oh my god. Oh my god. Wow. What?
We're going to start by taking 300 grams of sugar and throwing that into a bowl. Here I've got 150 grams of white granulated sugar and 150 grams of soft brown sugar. With your sugar, mix in 250 milliliters of a light oil. I've used rapeseed. Whisk the sugar and oil, then add in 3 eggs and whisk those too. For the dry ingredients, I've got 185 grams of plain flour seasoned with 1 teaspoon of salt, cinnamon and allspice. Add 1.5 teaspoons of baking powder and mix those together. Fold in the dry ingredients with the wet, making sure you do this slowly and don't just dump it all in one go. Do this in 3 parts. Go in with 4 medium-sized grated carrots, 75 grams of chopped walnuts, and 75 grams of dried mixed fruits of your choosing. Add a splash of vanilla extract and fold everything together. Once it looks like this, you're ready to transfer to a well-greased baking tray. My baking tray was 28 centimeters long, 22 centimeters wide, and 7 centimeters deep. For my American friends, that's 11 inches by 9 inches. Bake at 180 degrees Celsius for around 40 minutes. While that's baking, let's make the cream cheese topping. Whip 150 milliliters of cream until thick. I did this by hand because I know a lot of you don't have the machines out there, so I wanted to show you it can be done. It is a workout, but if you have the machine, please use it. As you can see, I was struggling. Once that's thickened, set that aside and then mix in 75 grams of powdered sugar with 200 grams of cream cheese and mix that till it's smooth. Now gently fold in that sweet cream cheese with the whipped cream. Don't overmix this, we don't want to knock out any of the air, we want it nice, light and fluffy. Give it a taste, see if it's to your liking. If you like yours a bit sweeter, add a little bit more powdered sugar. Throw the mixture into a piping bag and then tie off the top. Now that's done, that can sit in the fridge while the rest of the cake bakes and rests. Now the cake is done, it's beautifully golden brown. I checked mine at around 35 minutes by prodding a knife in the center and it wasn't quite ready yet, so I gave it another 5 minutes. So definitely make sure to keep an eye on your carrot cake when baking. Turn the cake upside down on a rack and then let that cool and rest for around 30 minutes. The reason I flip it is because the bottom is going to be really nice and flat for when we lay down our cream cheese filling on the top. Now take your cream cheese filling from the fridge and pipe away. It's really important to rest your cake here. You don't want to pipe any of this on while it's hot, otherwise it will just all melt, ooze off and just become a weird melted kind of icing. I like to smooth out the icing, make it nice and flat, and then I finish off with some more crushed walnuts for that extra bit of texture. Super moist, I know I hate that word too, but trust me, this is the definition of a moist carrot cake. So delicious, and you're ready to slice away and enjoy. I cut mine into nice big slices. I end up getting around 10 portions, but if you want smaller pieces, just cut them to your own liking. Thanks so much for watching. Please like, subscribe if you enjoyed the video and learned something new.